Hello, love. So happy to be back with you. Today is a special episode. It's going to be a shorty for sure, but I wanted to make this because I think about you and women in general. It's why I do this work. I am a woman, and I tell you, I've learned a lot over this life, and I just like to share what I'm learning and my own lessons and my own failures. And so, this episode's going to be good. We are rolling in September. I know the year's flying by. I know for many of you, you are getting ready for fall, which is beautiful around many areas of the country. We're starting to cool down a little bit in Arizona. I love that. Actually, it's not been too bad in the morning, so I'll take it. I will take it. We had just the hottest July, I don't know, maybe since 1994. I don't know. I need to look it up, but so hot. So honestly, when it's like 89 and I actually went walking today, it was so great. I'll take it all day. All day, I'll take it. So I get asked, Shannon, why do you do this podcast? Every week you come. I'm actually getting ready to hit, no, I can't even believe it actually, but 4 years of the podcast in October. And I've come here every single week with a new episode. And through all of it, through the pandemic, through ups and downs in my own lives, every week I show up and I do this podcast. And one of the driving forces for me is because honestly, I know this is called weight loss for successful women, but what I really believe all the way in my deepest part of my soul is that women are more than a number on a scale or a body. We are more than what we look like, what our bodies look like, the amount of weight that we carry on our bodies. We are so much more than that. That is just one piece of a million pieces. We are a soul. We have so many talents and capabilities and qualities, and we have faith. We are the nurturers. There's just so many more things to us as women than a number on the scale or the way that we look. And yet, so much of our brain power, our energy, our time goes into this number on the scale. We worry about it. We are conflicted by it. Even when it's a number that we lose the weight and we think it's still not good enough. I believe in women and the power of women. And we've just wasted too much time and brain power on what we look like. And we just continually put ourselves on the back burner. And I want to show women that they can show up for others and show up for themselves. It doesn't have to be this or statement. For a long time, I thought showing up for myself could be selfish, all the nonsense with that, or that I didn't have the time. And what I found was when I showed up for myself, when I was on the list, I actually showed up for the other humans better. The things that I've learned over the last, I don't know, probably 10 years, 8 years really of doing this work. But, I've always loved self-help. I've always loved learning and growing. I think I've done that my whole life. But what I've really learned over probably just really intensely the last 5, but I really got into this work about 10 years ago, is that our thinking, our beliefs, our brain is so powerful. When we start to focus on our thinking, when we start to choose what we want to think and what we want to believe, when we start to understand that, we don't have control over anything pretty much in this world other than ourselves and how we show up and what we think and what we believe. And when we allow ourselves to feel emotion, when we allow ourselves to be bright and shiny, when we allow ourselves to love and be loved, the world is just a better place. I don't believe in diets. I know. I don't believe in punishing exercise. And I really don't believe that this number on a scale is ever going to make you feel better. Maybe for a minute, maybe for a second, maybe for that moment. But actually, what I found is the number on the scale, because we've tied our worth to it, because we've tied what we believe about ourselves to it, it causes us so much more pain. I believe in caring for your mind and your body and your soul, and to live a life that you love, that looks like the life that you curated, the life that you created, in a body that you love and a body that you have found peace for. As women, most of us have spent so much time worrying about our weight, what we look like, that we're not good enough, that we're not enough, that we've made mistakes that are unforgivable, that we've done things that if only we had some different life. We compare ourselves to some online profile or some friend or some image or sister or a mother or a friend. We decide that someone else is better. And if we were just like them, if we just did enough, and we keep trying to just do more, if we just do more, then it would get better. We would feel better. But I tell you, my love, I have tried to do more and have felt and still have feelings of doubt and unworthiness and fear. And this fear that I won't be enough, that I won't serve enough, that I won't love enough. But what I have learned is that I am enough right now in this body, just the way that I am, with all of my beauty and all of my flaws. This podcast episode today is just my love letter to you. And I believe that women are the foundation of our world. And I wanted to just give you a few things that I believe so that when you're feeling down and when you're feeling that you're not enough, you can come back to this episode and you can listen to it so that you can hear these words, so you can say them to yourself. I believe that women are the foundation to our world. We nurture love and we create the beauty in this world. And I believe that you are smart and beautiful and funny and loving and caring and nurturing. And you can do anything, no matter what you look like, what you weigh, how old you are, all that data that we think means something. Don't believe it means anything, because you are enough. You are more than the number on the scale, the curvature of your face, or a body. You are a soul. You are more than the roles that you play. You are a full human who's amazing, curious, loving, wondrous, forgetful, flawed, and imperfect. You are more than the mistakes of your past. You are the learner, the one who just figures it out, the one that keeps growing and striving to do better. You are more than your failures. You are strong, resourceful, and you never quit. You are more than a number on the scale. You are love. When you forget how outrageously wonderful you are, just come back to episode 206. And if you want to come work with me, go to jointransformboss.com to check out my program. And if you're one of my clients, I just love you so much. And to all of the women who are listening to this episode, I have so much love and just, I'm wrapping you in hugs and love, because you are worthy, you are enough, and you are beautiful. Bye, my love.